Came up on my first big deadhead of the season as it's getting ready to start pouring. So what's up, everybody? Back at it again, and yes, I have been MIA. Didn't do a lot of videos over the 2025 deer season. I've got a bunch of videos I could do, but just, I don't know, with all the new job and the lack of success that I had last year, due to my inability to get out and hunt as frequently as possible, I just didn't have it in me to put together any episodes. And then I tried, and it got messed up on the editing, and let me get around this tree. But oh gosh, yeah, didn't do a lot of videos. Probably going to come up with just some highlight reels because it was a great season for the times that I did hunt. Just didn't put a deer down again this year, 3 years in a row. No excuses. I missed a nice 150 class, big 8-point, 9-point, and just missed. Thought I might wear glasses now, and I didn't resight my rifle, and went out and shot 150 yards in the size of a quarter. So no excuse, just missed. Buck fever, whatever it was. So it is February 21st, and I don't know how good this is going to be. I'm a little out of practice. Haven't made a video in a long time, it seems like. But I'm out here looking for these consolation prizes, as some would say. But I love being out in the woods, especially this time of year, as you can tell. We got some snow on the ground, and it just really gives me an opportunity to get to know this land and how the deer are using the land and where the trails are at and where the bedding's at, and just to continue to grow my knowledge on this property and hopefully put a successful game plan together in 2020, well, I guess 2025. Well, that stick got me right there. That is not an antler. And I might have just said 2025 deer season. It was 2024 deer season. We're in 25 now. But out here in Brett County, and just doing some shed hunting today. Mostly just scouting because of this snow. Got off work Friday a little early. Had to work down in these parts anyway, so I was already here, and I brought my stuff, and I was like, you know what? I'm going for a hike until it's dark. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go get as much of this property covered and get on as many major deer trails. I'm probably not even filming myself. But I'm going to get on as much as possible, figure out as much as possible. Like here, it's just beautiful waterfall down there. But look at that trail. Heavy trail. I've been on a couple of them now. So yeah, just down here, doing some scouting. And if I can come up with some sheds, that would be awesome. Still a little early, but I wanted to take advantage of this snow. It snowed several times this year, but haven't been able to make it out here. And I was like, you know what? It's going back up in the 50s here in the next couple days. It was 4 degrees this morning when I went to work. So let's get out here. Let's put boots on the ground, really get to know this property a little bit more intimately, figure out where these bedding areas are, figure out where these heavily used trails and late season food sources are, and use that information next year to have some success. So I'm going to get down in here, I'm going to cross this creek, and we'll get up into this is where I found all that sign, which y'all don't know because I haven't made a video, but tons of sign over here. I'll probably put something together. I'll show you here.
Mama used to tell me, son, listen to me, don't drink, don't fight, don't sin. There's things that'll thrill you, turn around and kill you, been looking for them ever since. It's a 12-pack of beer and some Marlboro Reds, it's a souped-up four-wheel drive. It's a pretty little thing at the end of the bar that's looking for some trouble tonight. Yeah, I shouldn't love this, it shouldn't turn me on, it's gonna hurt me, but it don't feel wrong. Going crazy on a Saturday night, in the morning gonna pay the price. Say, hey, I shouldn't love this.
hiked all the way to the top of this ridge where I come in and hung the old Viper climber stand. I've had several bugs hitting my little scrape rope, but no mature bugs. Haven't had a mature bug on camera since the 9th. I'm gonna still hunt down this property line and back out. It's about 3/4 of a mile. And then I'm gonna come back and hunt my hang-on stand tonight. But I'm hungry. Didn't sleep well last night. But it's a hell of a spot. But the only deer I've seen is that 2-year-old 8-point. I didn't think I had pictures of him, but I do have a couple where he came to this scrape rope. But again, great historical place. Someone thought this was a great place to hunt too. Tons of scrapes, rubs, historical rub over there. There's a whole rub line at the top of this ridge. I just walked and looked into that bottom and didn't see nothing down there. That tree down there is completely shredded. Every time there's 4 trees and they're just shredded. But it could be that 8-point. I don't know. But I did some calling, rattling, right at first light, and he came right in looking for it. Got my heart going a little bit, but it's a long way to hike an 8-point out of here. Gonna have to be bigger than that. Stay tuned. It smells like a bug. Heavy bug scent. Very musky. And of course I'm looking at a rub right in front of me. I'd say one is down in this bottom, where this is his bedroom, and he ain't here right now. Or I bumped him out. But I can smell it. Guys, I hiked down the edge of this property line. I got down to this bottom. I've seen 2 major crossings over the fence from the next property over, which I believe is family too, so I shouldn't have a problem if I wanted to go over there or retrieve a deer or whatever. But I don't want to do that until I know for certain. But 2 heavy crossings. And then a massive trail all the way down into this bottom with just rub after rub, major rub line, big scrape, fresh, like today, last night, fresh, shavings on the ground. I'm talking like 25 trees just rubbed and a community scrape. So I'm down at the bottom. Right behind me is a drop off. My wind's kind of swirling a little bit, but mostly it's hitting me in the face and going back that way. There is another rub line that comes around the ridge of that little cliff that goes down to the creek. But I would hear them coming. They would have to come in from right behind me at about 40 yards. So I've got that covered. I've got these logs I'm set up on. Some old downfall. Well, it's not downfall, it's cut timber. I'm gonna give about an hour. I put tinks out everywhere. I got trophy bug out in that scrape. I got tink 69 that I think I already put it away. But the stick I rubbed all over those scrape or rub trees. So hopefully I can catch something cruising. This trail is 20 yards in front of me. Goes right up the edge of this hill. Back up to where I was hunting this morning, about 250, 300 yards that way. It's gonna be a long hike out of here in the dark, but this is the most sign I've seen all year, and I got it set up on it. Oh, I got my makeshift blind. That's a paracord, a pull-up cord in my bag. So I tied that off between 2 trees and hung both my coats over it, which also makes for a good gun rest, so I got it high enough that I can lay my gun across there and give me a good stable shot if they come from that way. But I'm gonna give it about an hour. I don't even know what time it is. Probably about 1 o'clock. Nah, I'd say it's noon. I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna give it about an hour, and then I'm gonna rattle it up, do some calling, really beat this ground up, break these trees, and see if I can cause enough commotion to get one of these big bugs to come in here and check it out. Stay tuned. But definitely heavily used area during the rut. There's just, I don't know, 150 trees over there rubbed, community rubs, community scrapes, 2 big community scrapes. It goes right up into the thicket. So I'm really gonna focus to here and then on a property line where they might be jumping fences and knocking antlers off. But I'm gonna go all the way back to the property and then kind of grid search until it's dark today. So I hope you continue to tune in, and hopefully I will have some success on intel today and maybe even put a couple antlers in my backpack. Stay tuned. Yeah, that guy made me jump. I'm gonna pick another one there. What's up, everybody? Back at it again. I'm out here shed hunting, and man, I'm like 12, 13 miles into my shed hunts. I've shed hunted several times, no luck. I found an old chalking one, probably 3 years old. Last time I was out, after about 4 or 5 mile day, but coming through this thicket and just came out of that nasty stuff, briars, nothing. Just walking over here, and I just found my first shed. Actual shed of the 2025 shed season. So let's walk over and get it. That one has been on the ground for a minute, but it's this year's. Pretty positive. But let's get the pickup. Oh yeah. Little small guy, but man, look at that pedicle and how much of it came out of his antler or out of his skull. It's always crazy to me how much can come out and drop and they'd be okay. But looks like he busted up his G2, broke that off, but it's got some weight to it. Definitely this year's. Say it's been down a week or two. Number 1 on the board, baby. Exciting. That makes all 11, 12 miles worth it. That one little antler right there to come up with that. I mean, it's like a needle in a haystack trying to find these dang things. But let's keep going. What's up, everybody? Back at it again. And yes, it is raining. But wanted to get out and do some shed hunting today. A little bit of scouting. And I don't know, I'm close to, I'd say I'm pushing 15 miles total. And all I've found is that one freshie and this one old chalk, probably 3-year-old. No deadheads. Well, Kate found 2 spiked deadheads in 2 different public land spots. And they almost looked identical, but 20 miles apart. But I just came up on my first big deadhead of the season as it's getting ready to start pouring. So let's get over here and check it out. That's a shame. That dude's got stickers all over his brow tine. Good young buck, probably 2-year-old. Looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 point with a couple of stickers. So let's get in there and get it. Man, it's a really nice buck. Got a little sticker there. It's hung up in this fence row, and I mean that could be the coyotes pulled him through there. But I would almost think somebody would have shot this, because buck this big just ain't gonna naturally die like that, 2 years old. But first big deadhead of the season. Let's go. All right, about a mile and a half in, and haven't found any sheds. Haven't found anything since that deadhead, which I got left over on a trail crossing about half a mile from here. Just got tired of lugging that stinky thing around. It's getting ready to rain again, and just walked up on my second fresh shed of the season. If it could have bit me, and I might have missed it, but not a big one. But I'm super proud of it. These smaller ones, man, you know, they're even more satisfying because you look and you look and you look, and I mean, you're looking for, you know, universal tines, so that indication that it's a shed, and then to find one tines down and this small, you just got to walk up on it. You'd have missed it. But let's go pick it up. Pick up here. Oh yeah, real fresh. I'm pretty excited about that. Again, to find one tines down this small, you literally just got to step on them, and I almost stepped on this one. I saw it, but it's got all this like stuff growing up here, and it just blended in perfectly. So number 2 on the season, probably 16 plus miles to find 2 fresh sheds and a deadhead, but better than nothing. Let's keep going. All right, on a roll today on the field edge here. So I just 20 minutes ago found this fresh one, little one, tines down. Can't believe I found it. Walking along here, I just seen another one, but it is last year's, and looks like it's been dissed over. Oh, let's see. Oh. No, not dissed over, but the mice did. Squirrels got to one at a time. I mean, I don't know. I'm thinking that's last year, but it could be an early drop this year. Too bad the mice got right there. Another find. I mean, I don't know, guys. That still has some crazy color to it. That could be this year's shed. Just dropped early. That's the first one that I found that's gotten any damage from the squirrels. It's right here on this field edge, so not surprising. It's been down there a little while. It was stuck down in the mud. Can't believe I found it. Let's keep it up. Rain's helping.